Halloween week on the Jim and Carrie in the Morning Show, and probably the greatest guest we've ever had, Maryann. Ghost Whisperer is on. Hello, Maryann.
Hi. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Now, for people who've never heard you before, you were the inspiration for the CBS show, The Ghost Whisperer, right?
Correct. Yeah, almost all the stories for 5 years were bits and pieces of cases that I actually did. But let's face it, no one person's house is going to be enough for 42 minutes for a show because, you know.
You had to throw in other ones.
They what do you have with kids? What do you have with car crashes? What do you have with explosions? So I would find this stuff, and then they'd conglomerate them together, Hollywoodize it, and then run it on Friday nights.
For a long time.
Hugely successful, yeah.
Oh, very successful, yeah.
It was just on again recently on the Ion channel.
Yeah,
it's on every day.
Yeah.
It's on. Yeah,
they're
on 3 different ones. Yeah.
All right, so you're able to, and what's fascinating is you're able to. People can call and explain what you're able to help them with things.
Okay, when people call in, if they're calling me from where they think there is a problem, I can see if there's an earthbound spirit in the house or not, and I can't talk to them, but I can tell them what the person looks like and what room they're in, and at least if they think they have something and I confirm it, at least they know they're not crazy. But if they think they have something and I don't see anything, then you have to check to make sure you don't have squirrels in your attic.
Right. Well, we do have someone who's on the line right now.
Let's pick it up here.
Let's talk to Judy.
Let me give our Judy. Hang on a second. Let me give our phone number out. 426-5343 is our phone number if you want to call in. But you have to call, like Maryann said, where you think the problem is today. Okay, Judy, go ahead. You're on with Maryann.
Hi. I have had people see a ghost in this house.
Okay. And what did they see?
They've seen a woman with long gray hair sitting at a dining room table with her head down.
No. Was that something recent? You have a spirit in your house, but it's not a woman, it's a man. And he's standing in the kitchen leaning against the sink right now.
Is he friendly?
Well, if he's earthbound, that means he has not crossed into the light. That doesn't mean he's mean, but that means he is definitely an energy drain on anybody that's living in the house. I mean, you would be tired all the time. Well, because they don't eat or sleep. They need human energy to keep going. I wouldn't be surprised if any adults in the house have really bad headaches when you're home or lower intestinal problems.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you have kids under the age of 10 or 12, constant ear, nose, throat, and upper respiratory problems. 1 round of antibiotics doesn't do it. Everybody needs 2 rounds to clear anything up in this house.
Wow. How do we get rid? How do we get rid of the
Okay, 2 things you can try. Number 1, do not talk to them. If you talk to them, you're giving them more energy. But you can, if you're affiliated with any kind of organized religion, it never hurts to have an ordained priest or minister come out and bless the house. Do not get your hands in holy water, however, and start throwing holy water around, because that will make him very angry. It's okay if an ordained priest or minister does it, not a layperson. And the other thing that you can do is get what's called a smudge stick. That's what Native American Indians use, and it works, and they do not retaliate. But it's a little complicated. It works like an incense stick. You light one end, you blow it out, you go around the perimeter of every room with the smoke. You have to make sure you open up every closet door. If you have an attached garage, basement, the one place you don't get the smoke is where he's going to be hiding.
Ooh.
So you have to make sure you do every place, and you will see a huge difference. But here's the kicker. It only lasts for 2 weeks.
Well, then what do you do?
You re-smudge again.
Just got to keep smudging.
I think
that's exactly right.
Okay.
And you don't live close enough for me to come out. That's usually the third option.
Yeah.
But, I'm too far away right now.
All right, Judy, hopefully that gives you some kind of insight into what's happening, all right?
It did.
Okay, very good. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay, now one line's open if you want to call 426-5343. We're talking to Maryann, the inspiration for the CBS show, The Ghost Whisperer. You can find out more about Maryann at MaryannWinkowski.com or just Google search Maryann Ghost Whisperer, and it's the first link that will come up. But you have to call from the place you think there's a problem, and we do have somebody else, Maryann.
Christine.
Christine. All right, Christine, you're on with Maryann. Go ahead.
Hi, Maryann.
Hi.
Thank you. I'm at home, and actually, I feel pretty sure that people follow me, or earthbound spirits follow me from work. But
what type of work do you do? Not where, just what type of work do you do?
Let me just say, intense emotional work with people. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, if you anybody that works with troubled people, that is pretty high up on the list to bring something home with you, but it's actually a little bit higher than bringing a ghost home with you would be bringing home negative energy. People so angry at you that you get negative energy thrown on you. So you unfortunately with your job you have a combination of, either one of those two things happening.
I don't know. You tell me. I definitely sometimes have things happening that are strange, around electrical things.
Yeah, electrical things, if they stand close to a computer or a television, the TV is going to go staticky. Your computer won't work all the time, or it'll stop for no good reason, or it'll cell phones don't work, the batteries drain really fast. They don't use it, but they're standing close to it and disrupts it. That's why people go through so many light bulbs when you've got something like this in the house. You do not have anything in the house right this minute, but there is definitely energy in the house that somebody has been there. Today's Monday, probably left about maybe Saturday evening, but something was there over the weekend for sure. The energy is still there.
Okay. So I did smudge.
Oh, good.
Saturday.
And that might be why you left?
So, what else could I do to get rid of the negative energy?
One of my books is called When Ghosts Speak. Go to the library and get it. Don't buy it. Just go to the library and get it. The whole last chapter in that book is how to remove negative energy. Anybody can do it. Get the book, read the chapter, do the little ceremony in the back, and you will take care of your negative energy.
All right, Christine, thank you for calling this morning. 426, we have a line open now if you want to call. Now, what about people listening at work? We have a lot of people who listen at work. Can this kind of stuff go on at people's place of
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Any place where there's a lot of people, there's going to be high energy, and it's going to be a draw for spirits. So the problem with people calling from work is, yes, I can tell you what's going on at work, but there's no way, unless your boss is, or the owner of the company is really open, are they going to let you come in on a Sunday afternoon and smudge the place?
Yeah, maybe you don't want to know. Maybe it's better.
Sometimes it's better off not knowing. Exactly.
All right, 426-5343. By the way, when we were talking to you, our fire alarm in the building went off. Is that because we're talking to you?
No, that's because you have a ghost.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, well, if that's all then.
Yeah, that answers that. I'm very curious about something here. Can you see out of a window?
Yes. We're looking out of windows now.
Who just bought a used white Jeep?
Nobody in here.
But how many people are in the building?
3. Oh, in the building, this is like a 7-story building.
Oh, geez, then I wouldn't know. But somebody that bought that used white Jeep. Okay, it's a Renegade. It's white, and whoever bought that bought more than just the Jeep with them home. They brought home somebody that used to own that Jeep.
Wow, really?
To work, yeah. So now here the call goes out. Who in the building?
Right.
Yeah, right.
My question, Maryann, was: are the ghosts in the home already, or did something happen to them in the home? Like, how do they get in your home?
They can follow you from a flea market. They can follow you. You can go to somebody's house for a party, and there's a ghost living in that house. And this ghost looks at you or your husband and go, "Whoa, that's a really nice-looking couple. I'm going home with them." Who's going to tell them they can't? Nobody.
So yeah.
And so and these people that do this, and I just tell people don't do it, but there's people that go up and down streets the night before trash and pick stuff off the curbs. You have no idea what you're bringing home with you when you do that.
Yeah.
If this is something you're really into, that or flea markets or yard sales, carry sea salt in your car in a baggie. Anything you buy like that is not brand new, sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on it, so about 75%, 80%, they will knock something off and won't get in the car with you.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
So that's a little thing you can do.